Next, we're going to take a look at solving some more inequalities. This time, the difficulty level has been increased a little bit as we will need to distribute. Looking at problem number 6, if we look at this left side, we're going to have to distribute the 7 through both parts of the parentheses. So to start off with, 7 times the x will be 7x. 7 times negative 3 will be negative 21. Less than or equal to. Got the minus 31 and the plus 5x. We want to keep a positive leading coefficient on the variable, or we just want to keep the variable on the left because it's easier for the graphing. It means we're going to want to subtract the 5x from both sides. Seven x minus 5x will be 2x. Trying to get the constants on both sides. They're on one side. We're going to add the 21. Negative 31 plus 21 should give us negative 10. We divide by the 2. And we're going to get x is less than or equal to negative 5. For anybody who was thinking that we need to switch the direction of the inequality, note that we divided by a positive 2, not a negative 2. So the direction of the inequality remains the same. As far as graphing goes, it's an equal to on our answer, so it's going to be a closed circle on the negative 5. And once again, since it's a less than, we're going to be shading to the left. Shouldn't be allowed those on the notes. Skipping to number 8. This time, if we look at, we're going to need to distribute twice. So the first thing we're going to do is distribute that negative 4 through the first set of parentheses. So the negative 4 times r should give us negative 4r. Negative 4 times the positive 3 should give us negative 12. And then be careful with that minus sign. We're going to distribute the negative 3 through both parts here. So negative 3 times the r should give us negative 3r. Negative 3 times the negative 4 should give us a positive 12. And then we have the right side of the equation, the negative r plus 8r. Next, we want to add our like terms together. A lot of these in this case. The minus 4r and the minus 3r should give us negative 7r. The negative 12 and the positive 12 actually are going to cancel each other out. So we'll get 0 on that side. On the right side, we've got the minus r and the positive 8r. We add those together, we get a positive 7r. Hopefully you don't freeze at this point because we can still solve this one. We can do this a couple different ways. If we get the variable on the right side by subtracting the minus 7r. This will give us negative 14r on the right. Negative 14r on the left, 0 on the right. Getting ahead of myself. Next, to finish solving, and you've got to do this step, you can't just skip it, we would divide by the negative 14. The reason I say we have to do this is here's the key part. In this case, we would be dividing by a negative. So if you remember, when we divide by a negative, the direction of the inequality must switch. So the answer for this one is actually r is going to be greater than 0. So we will have an open circle on the 0. Since it's a greater than, we're actually going to shade to the right this time. Now, for those people who may have doubted what we were doing, let's backtrack and take a look here if we'd done it the other way. So let's say instead of subtracting 7r from the right, we'd added the 7r from the left. We still can't stop. We'll have given us 0. 7r plus 7r will have given us 14r. Still, we need to divide by the 14. And remember, if we were to rewrite this with the variable on the left, we'd have the r, direction of the inequality switches, and we get the variable 0. So we get the same thing.